All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to the Pioneer Tour we're taking on here. Of course, the Pro Tour is returning to Paper Pro Tour. That's right, now I'm playing in it, and there's the information on that. I don't know why I got to advertise it because WotC won't, but whatever. Paper Pro Tour at Magic 30, and I'm going through playing the top 15 decks in the format as per Goldfish, just a stock list. I'm working with a team for the event. I can't play our team decks, but I can play stock lists to kind of practice. And honestly, it's really good to do a tour of the format anyway, because you want to know thy enemy, whether you're going to play the deck or not, right? So, up next is Mono White Humans, a deck that is almost entirely illegal in Explorer. So, I've played this like a decent amount so far. But this is kind of like one of the premier aggro decks in the format. Pretty simple, honestly. 12 1-drops, 12 2-drops, 10 3-drops, 4 Brave the Elements, 22 lands. 4 Mutavaults, lots of humans. Of course, Thalia's Lieutenant being one of the biggest pulls here. Pumps up the whole squad. Thalia proper, Brutal Cathar, Adeline, you get the idea. Nothing too revolutionary here. It's a good solid aggro deck, portable hole in the board, sideboard. Wedding Announcement, kind of cool against the removal heavy decks. It's a way to kind of get around that. You got Rest in Peace, Reidane, Destroy Evil, so on and so forth. And that's really it, honestly. Some good lands here too. Ardenvale, Eiganjo, Mutavault for some value as well. And that's really it. Nothing too fancy here. So let's play some Mono White Humans and let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Elgato. That's right. I'm an Elgato partner, and I'm freaking happy to be one because I love their stuff. I got the stream deck right there. I got 3 of those live right now. A 4th one is coming to get set up. And I got the key lights, got the face cam, got the brackets. I got it all. And if you're a content creator, or if you're just a person who has a home office or whatever it is, looking for some good tech, super easy to use. Check it out, Elgato. Please use my link in the chat because, or in the description because they do sponsor me, and they won't know I sent you there if you don't use the link. Make sure you check that out. And check it out, Elgato Stream Deck. Every computer should have a Stream Deck. Full stop. The new XL green screen's also available now too, which is awesome too. Check it out, elgato.com. Check it out. Round 1, let's go. The only thing WotC advertises is their mistakes. Ooh, sick burn. Sick burn. All right, so our hand is honestly pretty bad. Of course, Brutal Cathar is good in some matchups and not in others. They have a 1-drop. We're on the draw. I think we need to keep here, but obviously things could go wrong. But I think we're just going to keep. Let's play some Blaines and play some humans. Yeah, I mean, Bulge quick, virtual top 4 of Worlds. Top 4 of Worlds queues for all the Pro Tours. But 5th place on Breaker is not good enough. And we're playing against Lotus Field again. We played against Lotus Field literally like half our matches yesterday. So an absolutely heinous hand for Lotus Field. Our hand could not be worse, unfortunately. I imagine it's sort of like a fine matchup where it's like a fast aggro deck with Thalia. Yeah, not cool here with this hand as it lines up at present. Sylvan Scrying, sure. Okay. So they're gonna go Sylvan Scrying. They get Lotus Field. And we better draw a 2. If we draw like Thalia into Adeline here, I think we're fine. Thalia? Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Okay, let's do it. We're good now. Life's good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's beautiful. Now Adeline next turn, and then we probably win the match. Win the game at least. Brave the Elements is actually just blank here because they have no creatures or removal spells. Oh my god! They have gifted us a target for our Brutal Cathar. What a kingly gift! What a kingly gift. All right. Hope Tender. That's going to die. If I draw Adeline, I'd probably still play it, but Luminarch Aspirant. Sure. Yeah, so Brutal Cathar it is. Let's go Brutal Cathar.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Let's get it for 4. A creature in the Lotus Field matchup. Woo! So nice. What a gift. TG says, hey, Jim. This is the major Pioneer Paper tournament happening. Do you think Paper Magic may have a better chance of coming back to local game stores? I mean, I hope. If I think it's really a lot of it's on WotC to like probably support it. I think there being no standard FNM is heinous, honestly, and that's the kind of thing that WotC could easily support. Just give some really good promos. Give a foil shouldered out at every FNM. Whatever, it's freaking cardboard. So I think it has an Impulse here, a Vizier. Thalia's doing good work. Yeah, I would love to see more paper tournaments, obviously. Okay, I mean, we're not lethal yet, but we're lethal like next turn, I think, right? We get Luminarch here. We're going to put it on the least counter on the least valuable creature. We have Brave, too, so I guess they can Besage us. We can't get around that. Or, Odoar, And we'll get in for 7. And our hand ended up being kind of fine. As long as they don't kill us next turn. I think killing us through Thalia is pretty tough, so. How does Sudden Spoiling interact with a card like Brutal Cathar when it's already on the board? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. You're on Modern and Pioneer FNMs? Yeah, I mean, it does suck to see. Obviously, COVID really hurt things a lot, but Wizards of the Coast has not done a very good job of, like, you know, reigniting the paper Magic local store spark. You know, a lot of paper stores just kind of, like, play freaking Commander now or whatever. And, like, Commander's fine, sure, but, like, you don't get new players by playing Commander, and you're not going to grow a tournament scene. It's just going to be very casual, like, people show up when they want to show up. Ooh. Are we going to get the Brutal Cathar maximum beatdowns here? Brutal Cathar MVP. Obviously, Brave Element says it too, but I want to cast this Brutal Cathar, really show our opponent what's up. Brutal Cathar, again. Get out of here.
Get off my...
And of course, chat, can you help me out here, please? Well, I gotta add a counter first. And add a counter. Yep. You. Look at that steal. Look at that steal of a win. Just stealing it back with a terrible hand. No problem. All right, and now I get Sideboard too. What do we get Sideboard in here? Reidane, I suppose. I mean, Rest in Peace isn't like blank. You know, it's like definitely a little bit reasonable as far as like making some of their combos worse. I mean, Specialist and Brutal Cathar are both terrible despite how that game played out. Honestly, Brave is terrible too, though, because Brave, they don't really try to block or kill my stuff. I would say that the Braves are just blank. It's got the Braves. Because you also can't even Brave against Otawara. Looks like they're one piece of interaction. And then I'm going to bring in all these. Kind of Cathar. Even though Rest in Peace is not great, I think it's just like better than Brutal Cathar is and better than Brave Elements is as far as like maybe making it so they can't combo. Destroy Evils, whatever. Portable Holes, whatever. Everything else is bad. The only thing that, like, Brave could do is if, like, they have, like, multiple, what's it called? The thingies? Arboreal Grazers. What do they have on their board? Let's go look at our board. We're playing Lotus Field next. We have a special guest to help us out, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with Lotus Field. Not really any removal spells. Just Fading Hope. I guess, like, Fading Hope's not a terrible thing to fizzle. Let's do like this. Let's do like this. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do two. I'm sorry. These are out. These are out. Wait. Oh, so we got to bring in. Yeah, that's a lot of that's a lot of cuts. Not a lot of keeps. So 50. I guess we'll. I mean, let's put that Rest in Peace back in. I guess it's like so bad, but. And we'll just do like 3 Cathars, 2 Braves. Sure, whatever. It's just like, you know, in a combo matchup like this, or if it's low interaction, a lot of your cards just don't matter. Like, the cards that matter are here. We've got Thalia, we've got Initiate, we got Reidane. Cool. Keep. And Lieutenant for a fast clock. I go to Ardenvale, though. I actually didn't, I kind of glossed over that. I just like saw it as a plains. So we actually don't have a 1-drop here. So our hand's actually kind of bad. I probably should have mulliganed. I kind of just saw White Source and kind of like saw it as a Eiganjo. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Comes in on tap, but we'll see. Drawing a plains here make our hand actually perfect. So let's draw plains. And tilt. It's alright. Die is still good. Shredder, you gotta make them want to play. You know? If you build it, they will come, as they say. If you build it, they will come. People don't want to own standard cards because there aren't any events to play in. So people don't want to play standard events, don't have any cards to play in them. You know, like, yeah. All right, so turn 2 Grazer is very good here, obviously. They have a pretty good draw, unfortunately, and I have no 1-drop. There's the plains a turn late. It's pretty lame. Let's play Thalia. I mean, Thalia into Adeline into Lieutenant's pretty good, so we have a pretty good beatdown draw here. Also have the Reidane, too. Probably go Adeline and then Reidane. Hopefully we draw Lamb. We can go Adeline on 3 and then Reidane Initiate on 4. And they may just, like, kill us next turn through Thalia, so be it. Alright, so double Lotuses. This is like a, you know, not the actual nuts, but like a pretty close to an ideal draw for them. Just turn 2, field, turn 3, copy on the play. We draw a land. So let's fire in our Adeline. Actually, The question is, do I want to play Reidane here and try and defend ourselves against being killed next turn? Or do we want to try and just, like, make the best board possible? The question is, like, if we play Reidane, we might stop them from going off next turn, but will I give them too much time to kill me on turn 6 when I can have a turn 5 clock kind of thing, you know? I'm going to play Adeline here. We might just die next turn, but, like, I think I want to get on the board. And then once I untap with Adeline, I can play Reidane. I think we're in, like, insanely good shape. And it makes the clock so fast with the tenant, too. So I'll play Adeline. There's definitely a chance we die next turn. But their hand was pretty good, and I think that, like, I think this is our best chance to win. Where, like, you know, some percent of the time we die here, the percent of the time we don't die, we win a lot. Whereas if we play Reidane and kind of take it slow, we'll give them more time to assemble their stuff here. So we're gonna give them 1 turn. So local area so dead right now. Used to have multiple pods firing multiple stores every week. Now modern doesn't fire when it does 4 people. Yep. I mean, you gotta Magic's very splintered right now. You know, there are legacy players, and there are standard players, and there are draft players, and there are Commander players, and there are online players, and there are arena players, and there are Magic online players, and there are alchemy players, and there, you know, just like a never-ending. Ooh, wow, we get the turn, sweet. All right, so untap, and like draw land here pretty bad, and we draw land, sweet. So we're going to we're just gonna jam, just gonna play a land and jam with everything, and then we get to go Reidane and then Initiate. And they got to beat the Thalia and the Reidane. And then I have almost lethal next turn. Not quite, but almost. Adeline kills really fast. Pretty busted card. Sure, there are Commander players and there are CDH players. Chump block the Grazer? Sure. So they're trying to go off next turn. All right, well, you can go off next turn, but you got to do it through my Reidane. So cast Reidane. And then hopefully it has sort of like Wrath in their deck. That would suck. They boarded in like sort of like, you know, the 6-mana Wrath or whatever it is, but sure. I'm just going to cast it all. Here it is. Here you go. F6, your turn. Here are my cards. That's it. Just stand back here, drink my drink. Hope I don't die. Red, 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 blue, blue. Don't like that very much. Here's Hidden Stirrings. What could the red be for? It's a lot of colors. They are playing Zakama. What is this? They just naturally drew this card. 3 damage to our creature. And then destroy artifact or enchantment, gain 3 life. And they have Languish. Okay, what a joke. Sure. I guess they win. They had Languish and Zakama on turn 5. We untap. Is Languish a common card for these decks to play? And this thing, you just double bolt stuff. We're just dead. All right, next game. Yeah, I mean, sure. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That was a really good draw on their part. They had 2 Lotus Fields in play on turn 3, which is like pretty ahead of the curve. So now we're in the play. It's fine. I think we'll be all right. We also didn't have a 1-drop. Just kind of kept the shitty hand, so I think we're good here. Whoa!
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Ugh. All right. Yeah, why Languish? Why not like Day of Judgment or something? If there's a Wrath Legal, right? Is there like a mono-colored Wrath Legal? I have a new mic. I sound louder than normal. No, it's my old crappy mic. I haven't set up my new mic yet. I have the fabulous Wave DX here, but I have not had a chance to set it up yet because I have to take my things apart and it's just timely. Shadow Sky, yeah. So we are on. We're on 6. Our opponent's also on 6. This is a pretty bad 6. I might want a mulligan here, honestly. This hand's pretty freaking bad. We have no hate card. Cathar is bad. Brave is bad. 4. I'm going to mulligan. We're going to go 5. We're going to mulligan to Eiganjo, Dunes, 1-drop, Rest in Peace, 1-drop, Adeline. This is great. Let's keep this. Should dump the Rest in Peace and dump a 1-drop. Let's dump Rest in Peace, dump 1-drop. And as long as you draw a land, we have 1-drop, Aspirant, Adeline, which is a very fast clock by itself. So we're on 5. Opponent's on 6. Let's draw land, please. Come on, officer. Much, much better hand. They're not going to kill my stuff, usually, so don't need extra cards. We just want to put our cards in play and kill them. Turn 1 Temples and no Grazers, great. Hopefully no Grazer on 2 here. We get a Mutavault, sick, we drew a land. Alright, so go Mutavault, Luminarch. Put the counter. And bop it. Next turn's Adeline. And that's a fast clock. So as long as there's no Grazer this turn, I'm feeling really good. Even with the Grazer, I'm still feeling pretty good. God damn it. Alright. Wait. They didn't put a land into play. Okay, sure. So I guess they have a Lotus Field but not a second land. Sure, we'll take that. Yeah, alright. Yes, they must have Lotus Field in hand, but they don't have an extra land to play to actually put it in. So we take that all day, actually. And we're going to put the counter on, I guess, the Officer, because, like, put on Aspirant, they block 2 and take 3. But they still have the Grazer to block again next turn. So let's put it here. Let's do this. And you are in. And you are in. All right. We also have the Reidane next turn too. So I would say this game's actually over. Because they're already at 12 and they haven't played a Lotus Field yet. Like last game, they had 2 Lotus Fields in play on turn 3. This game, it's turn 3 and they have 0 Lotus Fields. So pretty easy match. So we'll take it. I like it. 1-up. Round 2. Keep. Hand's great. Hand's great. Hopefully these Braves are good, but we got 1 drop, 2 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. You know, draw land, obviously, but here's the Eiganjo and the Initiate. Where do we hike? I don't remember. It was like a 45-minute drive from LA. If you said the name of the mountain range, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, that's it. I think it started with an A, I think. But I don't recall the exact name of it. But it was beautiful. There's mountains, and then they've been getting a lot of rain in LA the last 2 weeks, which is like very uncommon. So the entire, I think that was it. The Angels Mountains, and the Thoughtsea, sure. And the trail was flooded. So it was like this just like river running down the entire trail. So the whole hike, we had to like navigate over the river over and over again, like stepping on rocks and like fallen branches and trying to not get wet. And by the end, we were just soaked. Like at the very start of the, that's a good draw. We drew land there. All right, so we got looks like Rakdos Midrange here. It's my Thalia. We have a second creature and a Brave. You can draw land too, but so by we walk in, we walk across the bridge. We're about to start the trail, and like the first river is there to cross, and I'm like, going rock to rock like a little goblin, like trying to like go across the thing and not get wet. And there's a group of 3, and they're just wading through the river on the way back up to their ankles, and like we're like, whew. Look at these animals. And then by the end, we realized why they were like that, because like at the end, you couldn't get through without like wading through. So it was just sort of like a fuck it, whatever moment. So that's where they were at. They're gonna play a Malakar Rebirth as a land tapped, and now I don't know what's going on. Is there a scam deck in Pioneer that I'm unaware of? You draw land. I mean, we're gonna Adeline here. Gonna let it ride. I like to probably get pushed here, I would assume. But we'll see. Yeah, it was so much fun. Alright, so here comes our counters and our stuff. And it all goes off. I mean, if we had to untap here, this game's over. 110% over. They have no push here either. Yeah, I mean, if we untap with our Braves for Adeline, we're off to the races. There's the ridge. Show you some pictures. Try and show. It's like a waterfall. It's like a 9-mile hike here. Here's me with my walking stick, like navigating across the fallen logs and stuff. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Heartless Act. That is a pretty heartless act. Even still here, like they're at 12 and I have 2 Braves. I think we're still fine here, honestly. It was a lot of fun. We were exhausted, though. Absolutely exhausted. Woke up next day, I'm like, oh, I can't even walk. 9 miles through, very difficult terrain, the side of a mountain, where you, one side's a rock, there's like a path. You look down, it's like a 100-foot drop. It was sick. All right, so we get to add a counter here. That was actually one of the best possible draws. Put the counter here. We have Brave up now, too. And then we attack with everything. We train. And now this is 7, and there's dead. So Unless they have, like, languish or something like that, we're good to go. Alright, so down to 5. Not exactly sure what they're doing yet. Again, like, the Malachar Rebirth, it looks like Rakdos midrange, but the Rebirth signals some sort of, like, scam something or other. We get scammed. They wouldn't scam me, would they? They wouldn't scam me. Hey, we won.
Gay. Blouses.
All right, so I mean, again, I assume they're just like regular Rakdos with like some scammy stuff. We're gonna bring in our wedding announcements. Wouldn't mind shaving a Cathar or two, honestly. I guess Cathar's like fine against Fable. Shave like a Cathar. Brave's pretty good. Lieutenant, Thalia, Aspirant. Love these specialists. They're great. I guess Thalia's awkward with our announcements, but like Thalia's still pretty good. So we're on the draw. Maybe we can cut a land in the draw against like the Thoughtseize removal spell deck. Cut like an Eiganjo. Got 21 lands on the draw. I think it's fine. And then maybe cut another Cathar. Cathar's pretty bad. Like it's pretty good against a Fable token, but pretty bad otherwise. But maybe it's an effect we still want to have a little bit of. So. Destroy Evil for Shieldred. I mean, like, I don't know if killing Shieldred's like a necessary thing we have to do. And, like, it's pretty narrow. Because we could, like, bring in the Destroy Evils and cut the Brutal Cathars entirely. But, like, killing a Fable token's pretty sweet, especially on the draw. And Destroy Evil, like, literally only kills Shieldred, basically. So, I think it's fine. Let's do this. Am I sure? No. Honestly. Could have the huge Menace Lifelinker. I mean, it's possible, too. Sure. You know. Oh no, one land. Look at an idiot got a land. What were you doing? Huh? Alright, let's mulligan. Sure. We're gonna keep this. Killing a Fable with a Destroy Evil is a losing proposition. You are losing a ton of value on the exchange. It's not a good exchange to want to make. We're bottom the 1-drop here, I guess. Only have 1 white anyway as far as deployment goes, so let's cut the Bodyguard. Not a great hand. Obviously, Lieutenant with the Mutavault's can be kind of cool. They have Thoughtseize anyway, sure. The old mulligan to Thoughtseize. It's a classic. Alright, so Thoughtseize the Thalia's Lieutenant. My hand's pretty bad now. Draw Thalia proper. Alright. So, I mean, it's like not great, but try and make it work. The old Brave the Elements. Hand's better now. We got a 2-drop, obviously. You see Blood Crypt tapped. And a Thoughtseize again. Alright, let's draw another 2-drop. We have plenty of those in our deck, so 2-drop. 1-drop's fine, I guess. Better than a 0-drop. On the stack. Does it resolve?
Still a piece of garbage.
This is a great time. Hit that follow button. Watching on Twitch, first time here. Watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the buttons. Good luck in the Pro Tour, Jim. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Pro Tour returns. Gotta read it. We got a reader. Maybe they're counting the candles. How many candles are there? Cover it. Cover it. How many candles are there? Castle Ardenvale. And Fables. This is a spot where you'd like to have Brutal Cathar, honestly. Because, like, the trades here aren't great, and then we, like, don't want it to live either, though. Alright, so Master Gibbs, thanks for following. Damn it! Stupid Mutavaults. Alright, so this is the newly controlled one. Just get this in here. Just get this going. We just got a jam. They're at 14. They can trade Mutavault for Goblin Shaman. That's fine, honestly. We get to train here. And then we have Brave up. Wow, she's going to take all of it. Damn. All right. Down to 8. And we say go with Brave up. They have 3 cards in hand. They get double loot here. So this turn's going to be very good for them. They have potentially 5 mana and like a double Brainstorm or whatever. Or a Brainstorm, so. Mutavault's way too good. No, it's definitely a 4-0. Mutavault's insane. Mutavault's so good. Mutavault's like good just in a vacuum. But your deck actually has synergy with the fact that it's a human or whatever. It's like so good. Putting counters out with Lieutenant, whatever. It's super great. Discarding 1 Blood Tithe Harvester. Move to combat. I'm feeling a Shieldred here. That's my vibe. Definitely feeling Shieldred. Dell, resub. Thanks so much. Discarding the Harvester is a little interesting because like Fable or Reflection plus Harvester is like one of the main ways they beat us. Yeah, definitely Shieldred. Ooh, no, it's Extinction Event. Well, it's a good thing we couldn't cast Adeline, right? All right, sure. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. So on the Mulligan, double Thoughtseize and Extinction Event, we draw a Specialist. It's pretty good, actually. Specialist to get back Thalia. We're going to get back Lieutenant. I think they should use Lieutenant. Because Lieutenant's so good with our Adeline, too, and it pumps up the Specialist. I like it. I like it. Counter up. Let's go. Next turn, Adeline would make us into a 3-3. And I have a 4-3 lifelinker. And they still have 3 cards in their hand, so we're probably still screwed, but... Don't they just dead on board if you play Shieldred? What? Here's Reflection. Elder Jeep Fiend. Their names got jokes. Here comes the Goblin. I mean, I'm going to block. Make a treasure. We're going to block here. Do I want to, like, stomp my Specialist and free my Lieutenant? Sure. You know? What do you got, friend? Thunderbird. That's right. Get your Colas Apparel Pile Drivers jersey. They're going to Heartless Act after blocks. Sure. They played Shoulder instead of Extinction Event. Don't you just cast Brave and shove the face for lethal? Well, they're at 8. I only have 4 damage, right? Brave also does not make this thing have protection. It's not white. Oh, these are the wrong modes? Hey, what did they do? Oh, destroy creature with no counters on it. Got it. Yeah, that's how that one works. And Brotherhood's End. Brotherhood's End and Extinction Event. What a jerk. Wedding Announcement? Sure. That works for me. That's actually a pretty good draw. They got 1 card left. As long as that card ain't Shieldred, you know? I think we're good here. Wedding Announcement's a great recovery from the Master Removal spells here. All right, land 5. Here comes. Here comes a Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, which is a 3/3 lifelink menace. Sure. I mean, they got no cards left, and we drew our land. Now, I wish I had Brave up here too. If we also had Brave up, I feel really good about this. But for now, let's just say go. And then next turn, they're dead on board. Yes, my favorite art. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger is black. White box. Love it. Love it, Magic Online.
Still a piece of garbage.
All right, what'd they draw? No cards in, they draw Blood Tithe Harvester. That's fine. They're dead, right? We have, I guess, Mutavault. Mutavault pumps the Adeline, at least. If you draw a land, I think they're dead. Or no, I just actually, well, activate both Mutavaults. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're dead. You are dead. Bodyguard. Yeah, so we just go, yeah, if the Mutavault attacks, they just block it. So you want to go Bodyguard on Adeline. Activate a Mutavault. Activate a Mutavault. Pro Black. Just activate a Mutavault to pump the Adeline up. Move to combat, and that's 6, 7, 8. Oh shit! I screwed up. No! Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I screwed up. I needed to do it before the Adeline token came in because now they can block it and gain life. That's annoying, but the game must go on, folks. All right, it's okay. No problem, no how. If only Doomwake was a little bit faster. Just a tiny bit faster. But Doomwake's just too slow on the draw to help my dumbass from screwing up. Come on, chat. Help me out. Come on. So yeah, so I should have, just missed your trigger. Whoopsie. It's enough cheating scandals in Magic right now, right? So they gain 3 back. They go to 2. They're still super dead. I mean, like, I guess they probably have draws here that bring them back, but now I get to flip the wedding announcement and draw cards, so. And I have protection on my Adeline, so I think we're okay. It's all Doomwake's fault. Everyone blame Doomwake. And blame Doomwake by going to follow Doomwake. Doomwake, you're full time now, right? Let's hear it for Doomwake. Taking a step. Full time scary, folks. Full time is definitely scary. My first year or two, it was definitely a little lean. You know, so definitely scary. Congrats to Doomwake. It's awesome. It's all Flesh Gorger art, right? Yeah, definitely. Just drew my eyes away. I just couldn't stop looking at it. Here we go. What's the comeback? Gorger number 2? Okay. Now they have 2 lifelinkers? I think we're still good here. I think. The lifelinkers are pretty good against my Adeline tokens, which are now 2/2s, but they're going to kill my bodyguard. All right. So that's fine. That's fine. The Flesh Gorgeous. Ooh, yeah. All right. So we're going to untap. If I just Leroy, are they dead? These are 3/3s now. Second Adeline. Okay. So, Mutavault attack. They block here. They're effectively at 8, and they take... Yeah, they're super dead, right? Let's queue up the Leroys, please. Can I get some Leroys in chat? Because that's what I'm doing. It might be lethal, it might not be lethal. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. Here we go, folks. Let's go, guys. Let's go, crew. Leroy. Play bad, win anyway. Mats are blockers. Pretty sure we're dead. I mean, they can like chump block Adeline and block a 3. And they're at 8. They take 2, 4, 6. That's still 9. Yeah. So having done the math now, I think they're actually deterministically dead. So that's cool. Looks good to me. So we just have like Rakdos playing Flesh Gorger and Malakar Rebirth. Seems to add an element of inconsistency to a fairly consistent deck. I don't know if I like it that much, honestly. Not really a fan. They're figuring out, doing the math. They got the calculator, right? Right? Do a little calculating. Hold on. Ran the numbers. Run them again. Measure twice, block once. Yeah, those are the blocks, yep. And you're dead. Alright, 2-0, sweet. Check out my tour of Pioneer. So far we've played Rakdos Midrange, Mono-Green Devotion, Gruul Boats, Blue-White Control, Celestia Angels. I think that's it so far. They're playing Lotus Field after this. Playing Lotus Field with a special guest to help me out because I have no idea how the deck works. We played yesterday, and like I loaded up Lotus Field. I've never played a game with it before. Like literally never a game. And I played against it maybe like 3 or 4 times. And I did win the match. I am undefeated with it, but I had 11 seconds left of my clock. And I made multiple catastrophic errors. So we're calling in we're phoning a friend right now. We're gonna get a little help for our Lotus Field League after this league. Alright, so blue-black, probably like a Shieldred kind of deck. Whatever he plays gonna die here for sure. So I think I like playing. Let's just attack and see what they do. Let's play Thalia, I guess. Like letting them 2-mana Fatal push my Thalia is like pretty efficient for them, which kind of sucks. But no, they gotta push now. Oh wow, wow, we're gonna regret that one, huh? All right, go get him, Thalia. Man, that feels great. All right, why do I have the ugly Thalias? What's wrong with me? Why would I do this? God.
You look terrible.
What am I doing? Terrible mistake that I've made. Fatal Passage? Yeah. So, like, these decks, obviously these decks are going to have Darkslick Shores, because the Pro Tour is post All Will Be One. Not post, sure. So, And his Brutal Cathar has been pretty brutal. Thalia's back. I mean, I guess we're just jamming Thalia again. Like, playing Luminarch here is kind of whatever. Tenants, but yeah, let's play Thalia again. Also, never played a single game of Lotus Field. Doomwake, yeah, it's pretty intimidating, honestly. It's a really, really bizarre combo deck with a lot of like weird little like paths to take and stuff, and I don't know. So, yeah, we phoned a friend. We got a Lotus Field friend to help us out. That'll be live soon-ish. So do we think they have like Master Mutavault in the deck? Probably not. I don't think. Let's cast a Luminarch Aspirant. Let's start there. Gonna play the Flavors of Spirits on the Pioneer Tour? I don't think so, no. So now do I want to leave Brave up, or do I want to play Thalia's tonight? I'm going to leave Brave up. Put the counter on Thalia. We're going all in on Thalia here. What do you got, friend? You got a third Fatal Push? No way. Impossible. Power Word kill. How about no? It's pro-black. Power Word. The Shadows Verdicts play it sometimes. So that would cost 6 in this current board state. So. Alright, here comes the Thalia in for 3. I mean, this is a pretty good start against us. Just triple kill spell, you know? Triple kill spell on the play. But we got Mutavault, Ardenvale, Lieutenant. They got Shelly. Turn into a demon in response. If they have Shelly here, we have Brutal Cathar, but like it's not really a great place to be, honestly. I really don't like Brutal Cathar very much against any decks playing removal spells. They're gonna Baleful Mastery Thalia, and I draw a card. Wow.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
That was awesome. Alright, and now I get to jam. Alright. Jam sounds good. Just Lieutenant, Mutavault. Probably not in that order. Officer, too. Yeah, we're going to jam everything. So, let's play Officer. Let's activate Mutavault. They're F6, too. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go big.
Good lord. Gigantism.
And let's go counter on the Mutavault, I think, is the best target because they have Master Removal. And then we get in for everything. It's a nice chunk. It's a healthy chunk. Down to 11. And we have 6 power in play with 4 more waiting in the wings. Power Word kill cannot kill Mutavault. That is very, very true. Very, very true. It happens to be all of those things. All of them.
That still only counts as one.
Blue, blue. Dig through time. Floating 1. Sure. How'd it go at the Arena Open? I played the Arena Open after my 9-mile hike in LA. Me and Frank hung out, played a little stack. You know what stack is? It's like a collection of like 3,000 magic cards you cultivate, singleton, and you play where every card can be played face down as a land. They're all commons and uncommons. So it's like a crazy, crazy skill testing format. Play a little bit of that, and I lost, unfortunately. And then I was lying in bed, and let me fire up an Arena Open. Played the Arena Open. I did make day 2. I 3-1 the first draft, like at the airport, like in between security on my phone, but then I lost in the second draft, unfortunately. All right, I have 2 mana up here. This is just jam session again, I think. We can actually Mutavault here and then also activate the Officer, which is great too. So let's go land. It'll main phase dig. Setting up for it again. You know, wear our Leroy button out. Put a counter again. I think this time we actually spread out the love. So they have a push for my Mutavaults to try and spread out the beats a little bit here. This is 11. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Exactly lethal. I did get past a coma. They had to push. God damn. Look at that. Look at that. Playing around that. So good. Alright, so they take a bunch. Hopefully they don't have a Wrath effect, but we have Castle and this thing too, so. I did get past a coma. It's my first ever coma on Kaldheim draft. Pick 3, pack 3 of my first draft in the Open. And that could have been pretty bad if it wasn't for that. So they have a Ritual of Soot. It's kind of a dick move, honestly. All right, so let's activate our Officer. Let's take Lieutenant. And they have 3 cards left. Koma's the second best rare in Kaldheim draft. The first is Starnheim Unleashed. Second, Castle Ardenvale. 5 mana to make a token. The question is, do we just jam Brutal Cathar, or we just, or do we wait? I think we just jam. They're at 4. I'm going to jam. I mean, if we're scared of Shieldred, this is tough. This is pretty tough. They still have 3 cards in hand. Do we, like, play Lieutenant? We could just, like, make a token, because, like, it'll be a 2-2 anyway. I think I should make a token and say go. So, just say go. If we draw a land, we can go token again and Lieutenant. I'm pretty sure this is a show. I mean, they haven't played... Actually, they're playing... You know, that's true. They're actually playing Dig, not Treasure Cruise. One of the really important skills when you're playing in these formats, these older formats that have, like, a lot of decks in them, is being able to, like, identify what they're playing, if they're playing a weird deck. And I think you're actually correct there, Thunderbird, in that usually these decks are like playing like Ledger Shredder and Dig Through Time and stuff, therefore they're playing Shieldred. But because they're playing Cruise and Ledger Shredder, because they're playing Dig Through Time, it means they're probably not playing Cruise, which leads you down they're probably not playing Shieldred path also. So that's very, very reasonable for sure. Could be a Narset Days Undoing deck for sure. That's also possible. Turnt McGurnt resub, thanks so much. Ardenvale makes humans, yep. Same token as Lovestruck Beast. They get a Consider. If they're playing Consider, it feels like that's a Shredder card, but sure. Alright, so make a token. And it's funny how I actually like don't mind drawing a land here. Untap and draw a Luminarch Aspirant. I'm just gonna jam some stuff. Play Luminarch. Play Lieutenant, see if it resolves or not. And then, pretty sure we attack Narset. Just put Narset down to 1 and not let them draw another card off of it. Because if they play a Master Rule spell here, we probably can't win, so. 4 cards in hand is a lot. 4 cards in hand is a lot. I'm sorry, we killed it. We can kill the Narset, correct. Is Medic Massacre a thing in Pioneer? Not really. It does not size very well. Massacre is not really that good of a card, honestly. I know it's like, oh my god, the card's banned in Standard, oh my god, but like, it doesn't size very well at all. Like, it's very, very mana inefficient. So in the older formats, like, Medic Massacre just isn't very good at all. Oh no, the 4th Fatal Push? No, Rona's Vortex. Alright. That's tilt, not gonna lie. Pretty big tilt. Alright, so here's Narset again. I mean, they are dead on board, so there's that, but, you know, this can go wrong pretty fast. Come on, opponent. A Censor. Alright, that's pretty good. So they have Consider and Censor in their hand. Their hand is Consider, Censor 2 cards. And at 4 life, we just attack them. They could obviously, like, Time Twister with the Narset, but, like, how many cards in their hand anyway, so. I would assume they're playing Narset Days Undoing. You know, maybe not like 4 days or whatever, but. Alright. Recruitment Officer. I mean, what are we going to do? You know? What are we going to do? We're going to make some pumps and try and attack. We can pump at instant speed with the Ardenvale, but I don't even need to, which is kind of cool. So, let's put the counter here. They have 8 kill spell here. They go to 1. That's the 4 Fatal Push, right? That is all 4 Fatal Pushes, folks. All 4. 3 cards left. What's this? This Baleful Mastery too? What a jerk. Notion Thief? So they must be playing Days Undoing, sure. 2 cards left now, I suppose. One of them is Censor. Alright. I mean, this isn't really that bad, honestly. Like, Question is, do we activate the officer or to make a token with the Ardenvale? I've got 12-ish 1-drops. I guess the token threatens lethal with the dunes. Yeah, I'll just say go. Alright, so once again, their hand is Censor, a card, and then the card they just drew. So these control decks in Pioneer feel like they have trouble, like, actually turning the corner, you know? Is Dimir control a legit deck in Pioneer? Not really. Like, it feels like it could be good. I think that the Ledger Shredder, Shieldred, sort of like blue-black sort of Phoenix Shell decks are better, but they're going to cast Days Undoing. So each player shuffles their hand in graveyard into their library, so we draw 1 card here. It's actually pretty funny, because, like, they draw 7, but I'm going to, like, at least draw a new card, because this card's bad. So they're at 4. So shuffle. Oh, shit, it ends the turn.
That's it. I'm going to Clown College.
That was pretty bad, honestly. That was really, really bad. Especially drawing Lieutenant, too. Very, very bad. Okay. That might cost us the game, because now they have full 7 cards in their hand. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. That's a blunder. That's why you practice, though, folks. That's why we're talking about practice here. All right? Because sometimes you need practice. You need to learn. I'm the kind of person, folks, that I need to make every mistake once. Go for lethal with the dunes. I gotta go for lethal, actually. That's true. That's the worst thing in Magic when you compound your mistakes too. We could have gone. I mean, I guess they've already cast all 4 Fatal Pushes. They could have other removal spells. They have 7 new cards in hand. I probably should have gone for it though. Whatever. Obviously, having the Ardenvale up because they have a kill spell is pretty good, but yeah. So I'm the kind of person who needs to make every mistake at least once. I'm not naturally talented. I'm just just try my best for the most part. There's a consider. Probably should have gone, and they actually binned a Vortex, so they would have had the answer. So that's ended up working out better for us. They have the answer anyway. Mastery, draw card again. God, I love drawing cards. All right, draw card. I can't draw a card because I Narset. No! No, it's a combo. It's about practice? Oh, they have Sanitarium lock too. Oh, this is like the most foul kind of deck. All right, sure. Very flimsy, but when it gets together, it gets to do its thing for sure. Let's see if we can't Ardenvale him to death. Yeah, Narset's obviously a bad design, you know? What are you gonna do? Make a token. So then they can, like, make me draw and then discard, and then I won't draw my draw step. Alright, so there you go. Sanitarium. We draw and then discard. Can't draw a card, have to discard. So we'll just see if Ardenvale can go all the way here. We actually should probably attack the Narset and break the lock here, I think. Sort of 4. If they were like a 2, we attack them, but we should attack Narset and break the lock. Yeah, if we have one more token, we probably should win the game. So obviously I punted. I'm bad. I've already been over that. No point. At no point did I say I was good at Magic. Not at a single point. Narset again, sure. And all right, I think they've just managed to pull the corner here through a combination of well-timed fatal pushes and in my personal ineptitude. Six cards still. They're tapping the Sanitarium. All right. Still got to beat the castles. I imagine that this still plays Shoulder, right? There's the Wheel of Fortune deck, you just cast a Days Undoing with a Shoulder in play, win the game that way too. How do they win? Oh, sure, that's fair. Any of its turn makes Shoulder not trigger. Sure, that's fair. Well, Shoulder's still a combo with just playing the game of Magic. So they probably have commit memory also, I assume, but holy shit, opponent, come on. Just beat me already. I've got literally nothing. You have my draw step locked out. All I have these freaking castles with these nice little ladies and roosters in them. Life, I had the mana for a castle instead. I wanted a castle instead of activate the officer. Alright, second lady. On tap. They let us draw. Obviously it's a land, but... Sure. I mean, I'm not going for dunes here, I don't think. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't activate the hall. They have 5 cards in hand. They didn't use Sanitarium, which is interesting. Could have Shark Typhoon. That's probably possible. Makes Eiganjo good, honestly. So, let's just attack. I can't Eiganjo and Castle, unfortunately, but... Attack you. Attack you. Full set reviews on Friday. Dunes is sorcery speed. How to beat Resolves Typhoon? Probably don't. You know? Like, the fact that we're even still in this game is ridiculous. So I guess I just missed the trigger? That's, I mean, annoying, I guess, but sure. Maybe they want to see if I would activate the Dunes or not. And now that I didn't, they can use their mana on the Sanitarium. They're going to 2, alright. Sure. Your turn. Yep. Could have attacked Narset, I suppose, but whatever. Don't play Sheoldred. I asked nicely. Ritual of Soot, sure. So how do they actually win? Is the question. How do they beat my... There's a lot of freaking ladies and roosters in this castle, right? A lot. Narset, minus... Consider. Sure. They still have Censor in their hand, too. Make a token. They're in Field of Ruins, so they need 2. Untap. Adeline. They're going to let me have it? I'm freaking casting this thing. Like, they let me have it, so I don't cast spells that often, because the Sanitarium locks in play, so... F6. Consider, sure. Like, the fact that, like, they could still lose this game is kind of ridiculous, honestly. Like, you know, like, they're literally about to lose despite having total control of the game and resolving Narset plus Twister. Alright, they're letting me attack. Choose, I'll attack them. Are we going to win this game? Despite them literally twistering and drawing 7 and having complete control of the game for like 7 turns. I was going to say, hold on a second. That was the 5th Fatal Push. Then I remembered they cast the Twister, so it shuffled back in. So that's 5 Fatal Pushes so far this game. Go on. Adeline. Human, Dunes at 1. Just don't play Sheoldred. Control decks are so bad in Pioneer. I mean, I agree. Like, games like this are like the real, like, you know, hey, like, are you sure you want to be doing this? You can't see my Narset. I should maybe just put this freaking thing here. I hate having this thing here. I made my overlay look nice. This looks so ugly. Do it like this, I guess. And then let's, like, I guess we'll add chat. So I can make this all white, at least. Yeah, I guess that works. We'll do this, I guess. This is better. I kind of hate it, but sure. Can't beat a single Castle Lockthwain, you know? Or whatever. Castle, whatever. It's better. Yeah, it's passable. Days Undoing again. Sure. We draw a card. We're drawing a card, folks. Alright, so ends the turn, untap, and we draw a Brave the Elements. I think that's it, folks. Like, that's just it, right? There's no point in Shefet Dunes, there's a 1. Alright, move to combat. Imagine building a deck that can't beat the card Castle. Imagine resolving Days Undoing twice with Narset in play and still losing the game.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Negate? I never had... Actually, I didn't know. They actually wheeled it. I didn't know they had that. Sure. Okay. Go, little human. Go, little human. That's what I'm talking about! Wow. Wow. It wasn't the rooster, though. This is like an actual soldier with a sword. Not the rooster token, but take that one. Jeez. All right, let's bring in our Reidanes and our wedding announcements. Let's cut. It's kind of weird because, like, I'm sure they have Shieldred. Brutal Cathar is terrible, though. Take out all the Brutal Cathars. Like, Brutal Cathar and a Shieldred is just, like, delaying the inevitable kind of thing. So, they'll play Shieldred. Alright, well, I guess they didn't play on that game. They drew like 1,000 cards, whatever. Could have Kalitas, I guess. That's true. What do we cut here? Brave, Bodyguard, Hopeful, Initiate, Recruitment Officer. I think cut a land, I think. Honestly. We're on the draw, bringing in 3s. I think it's fine, though. Alright, I mean... Yeah, that game was something. Sure was something. Keeping 7 too. Oh yeah, let's go. Kalitas. Yeah, I mean, they got it. You know, we'll consider bringing in the Destroy Evil for game 3 here. Imagine taking all that time and all those game actions to still lose. I'm gonna Bodyguard here. You're nothing really good to protect anyway, and Recruitment Officer is better later in the game regardless. This is also better off of the Specialist too, so. Alright, consider Bin Watery Grave. Drowned Catacombs, sure. I mean, I'm just gonna jam Lieutenant here. We like wanted to die for Specialist, so. Gonna test Fires. I think that's on the list. This is the list of decks we're playing. These 15 decks. Yep, 5-color Fires is on there. They're going to censor my Thalia's Lieutenant. Guess I walked into that one. I guess you got me. Maybe playing double 1-drop is better. Attack for 2. Alright, there's your Sanitarium. Sanitarium. Blue-white Lotus Field? No, we played regular blue control. Ooh, we drew Wedding Announcement. I mean, I really want to resolve Wedding Announcement, but we'll just try and cast a Specialist here and see what happens. If they counter it, whatever. I think it's fine. Resolve's great, too. Oh, resolved instantly. Okay. Get back Lieutenant, pump the squad, and now we attack. If they have a Ritual of Soot, it sucks, but whatever. Just 2 cards, right? Just 2 for 1, so. They're already at 13, too. Oh, they got a Sanitarium? Oh, let it ride. Okay. It's funny. I don't think Brave the Elements is very good against them. It's, like, obviously okay, but, like, none of the cards we have are, like, that worth protecting. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Let's go to the Initiate. Sure, whatever. Alright, what are they discarding? Discarding a Days Undoing? Sure. Leave me be. Sanitarium. Ritual of Soot better than Languish. I mean, they have their pluses and minuses, right? What do you got? You gonna kill all my shit? Hopefully we draw Mutavault. We go Wedding Announcement and then Officer off Mutavault. That'd be nice. These decks just like work so hard and like don't really, you know, the juice ain't really worth the squeeze, I feel like. They keep the card on top. Doesn't kill Notion Thief, that's true. Alright, untap and draw Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Which is kind of awkward with our Brave Elements, obviously. I think we Luminarch Aspirant here. I guess I can't get above Languish, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks, but... I mean, we're attacking for 7. I don't want to get this announcement countered. But I also don't want to play into a removal spell at Wrath. This is why the Brace was kind of bad, honestly, because, like, it doesn't stop their sweepers and just, like, kind of rots a little bit. Yeah. I'm just going to jam and start there, I think. And then we'll see. If they do nothing, I might just also do nothing, leave Brave up. Because I don't want to get my... If they go, like, counter announcement, untap Wrath, it's pretty bad for us. Alright. Down to 6. I mean, if they had the Wrath last turn, they would have cast it, right? So, the thing is that, like, how do we lose this game, right? They don't have the Wrath yet. But if they counter our announcement and untap and draw the Wrath, that's a way to lose. So we don't really need announcement here. I would just say go, honestly. With Brave up also, so one spot rule spell won't really do it. If I jam Thalia, I just play a land and cast Wrath, right? Like, it seems pointless. So they're going to Sanitarium again. Sanitarium. Oh, they're going to Dig. Okay. Dig's pretty good. Dig's pretty good. We got Lethal on board and a Brave. So, like, they kind of, like, need a Wrath or they're going to lose. And if they have it, we play Wedding Announcement. So, if they Wrath and we resolve Announcement with them at 6 life, I feel pretty good, honestly. So,
make a little noise here, huh?
Come on, I can't hear you. Do a barrel roll.
cool. I would say them starting their turn with Cycle Sensor is a pretty good thing. Uh-oh. Narset, Parter, sure. And that about locks it up, folks. They're going for Narset for Fatal Push, and we have the Brave the Elements. So you are dead.
Get off my plane.
Get out of here. That's it. Nothing.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
Here we go. Attack you. You, I say.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
How about Pro Black? How about thanks a lot for playing? I'll see you next time.
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
Yeah, that game 1 was a real indictment against Control in the format. Because that's kind of like what the Control decks look like, where they kind of have like pretty good control of the game and still just don't win. You know, so Sky Noodle. Noodle McToodles. Telephone. Telephone. Scam likely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This hand. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna mulligan. We've been playing the uh-oh game, baby. Who wants to see the uh-oh game? I mean, we're gonna keep this hand. It kind of sucks, but whatever. Yeah, so sorry, we're gonna keep this. Ship one of the aspirants, I guess. And we are on the draw, unfortunately. Alright, so we got some kind of fires deck, probably. Untap and draw a 1-drop. No. No 1-drop. Just say go. No one wants to see the no one wants to see the baby game. Set reviews on Friday. I haven't looked at the episode super seriously yet. Ignoring you in chat? What? No, I mean, you want to see it, but I wanted, like, multiple people to want to see it, you know? You're great, Leggins. Draw the 1-drop on turn 2!
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, playing Lieutenant naked kind of stinks, honestly, but it is good with Adeline. Yeah, sure. Let's play the naked Lieutenant. No! Full set is out tomorrow evening, I believe. By the end of the day tomorrow. Omen of the frickin' Sea. Chained to the frickin' rock. Sure. Alright. I mean, it's not ideal, honestly, but is what it is. They use their Chain to the Rock, so they are a Yorion deck. Hopefully no second copy. We're just going to play Adeline here. Playing Adeline with no attacker kind of sucks, but other options to play Luminarch and an Officer. Could just do that too. And then play Adeline next turn. Then we can't double spell next turn though. If I go Adeline this turn, I can go Lieutenant Aspirant next turn. Yeah, I'll just play the naked Adeline. A lot of naked creatures here. I don't like that at all, honestly. The new chain. What's the new change to the rocks? Omen of the Sea. Alright, so Omens went, usually I have this freaking over here. Scry went bottom, double bottom. We love a good bottom. Here's Fable. Alright, so their hand's been pretty damn good here. Double Chain to the Rocks against our super awkward draw. We draw an Extraction Specialist, nothing in the graveyard. This has been a pretty awkward one, honestly. What deck is in best currently? This deck's pretty good. He's done pretty well with this deck so far. I mean, I want to have a 3/3 to block this, I suppose. So we'll just Aspirant Lieutenant. We ain't dead yet, alright? We ain't dead yet. Alright, so you go. Double chained. If they have a fires next turn, we're dead. But here's your Lutskis. Discarding Gloom, Shrieker, and Triumph. They've outed themselves as an Enigmatic Incarnation deck. So, if they find that, that's bad for us. If they don't, that's cool. A lot of weird one-ofs in this deck. Breeding Pool, untapped. Leyline Binding. Man. They're really doing it here. Jeez. Alright. They got 2 cards left. They can buy Yorion, too. This is pretty gross. This is pretty gross. They haven't killed a single creature yet, either. Runs in 2 leagues? No, it's our first league with this deck. We're playing 1 league with each stock deck list. Top 15 decks in the format. Not all today, obviously. Alright. Recruitment Officer. This Specialist has been so bad. Alright. I guess we're just going to play the Officers and attack for 3. We probably can't win this game, honestly, at this point. But Officer probably dies blocking the Goblin, which makes the Specialist better, too, so. Alright, attack for 3. So, Fable flips 4 cards in hand, move to combat attack. We're going to block because we have this Specialist in our hand doing nothing. And they have Yorion. They can flicker the 2. Yeah, we're dead to the Yorion. Like, they just draw 2 cards. They can reset binding on a better target. I guess their targets here are pretty good, but. Yeah. Kind of a gross game, honestly. They really just, like, clowned us. We had no 1-drop, and they just, like, killed every card we played up the curve without killing them. What's up, Garlic? Thanks for following. I had a garlicky sandwich for lunch. I had a Jackson from my local deli. Roast beef, mozzarella, gravy on a garlic bread hero. Oh, yeah. Oh. What? Hi. I didn't see you there. Hello. How are you doing today? What do you want from me?
Waka waka.
Yorion. They're gonna dip the binding? Sure. I guess they want to like to reset my lieutenant. So I get back to the aspirant. Yeah, we're like I can't imagine a W come out of this game, unfortunately. Untap, draw Thalia. We're gonna go next game. Yeah. All right. So tough game, honestly. They really hit all of our spots. We had a stumbly draw, but now I get to bring in the Destroy Evils, which are kind of cool. Bring in Reidane, which is also kind of cool. And do I want Wedding Announcement against them is the question. I would say we don't want... Cathar answers Fable kind of well. Don't want Specialist, that's for sure. And then our Braves seem pretty good. Wedding Announcement, they have like answers for it, obviously. On the play, Portable Hole is like interesting. You can like hit their only really hits their Chain to the Rocks and Omen of the Seas. It's pretty narrow because like why not just play another threat instead? You know, like Brutal Cathar is pretty bad. That is true. Yeah, Brave is pretty bad against the enchantments because they just sit and play with nothing under them and they can get Yorioned. I think I like this. Let's do this. Alright, so let's have a better hand, honestly. We'll just like, you know, have a 1-drop, curve out a little bit. And yeah, this works. Keep. They are playing 80 cards. I mean, it did have 2 Chain to the Rocks in their opening 7 or 8 or whatever. So, expected reset. Thanks so much. Set review is gonna be on Friday. I should advertise my shit better, probably. Kayla Recon? No, this is the aggro deck. They're laying the beatdowns. All right, we're gonna go on Officer first, I think, because I guess Bodyguard's irrelevant, honestly, because they never kill anything. So I'll play this first. Maybe we want to mana sink this later. Savannah Lion, poor Savannah Lions, right? Back in my day, Savannah Lions was the creature. There was no better creature than Savannah Lions. That's it. Getting in. Jackal eat your heart out.
Been loving the YouTube content recently. And so glad MTGA got on you on their channel 2D.
Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Nice little donation there from Expected. Appreciate that so much. They don't have binding up here. No blue. It's important to note. Yeah, Isumaru, Hound of Konda. Oh my god, it's busted. Now, I think we Adeline. We have 2 Adelines too. Just freaking Adeline. Just go. Let's just go. Put the counter on, I would say the Bodyguard. Try and go taller than a Brotherhood's End maybe next turn. Savannah Line is still better because it has less text, freeing up your brain power with that beautiful vanilla text box. Sunset, this is the ugliest Magic card I've literally ever seen. Ever. The ugliest. Alright, sure. Revelry's here to gain some life, make some tokens. Heinous. No 3rd land? Are you crazy? What a crazy person. Alright, we're going to put a counter on the Luminarch and attack with everything. Play announcement. Can I get a Leroy again? Now we're good. What an ugly card. Like, the art is so nondescript anyway, too. God, what is just a heinous product. Here we go. Yeah, they look like proxies from a black and white printer. Back in the day when you were proxying cards and all you have is a black and white printer. That is a perfect example of what they look like, for sure. All right, so those all die. We go to 8, play wedding announcement, and the game is freaking over. All right. Draw cards. There you go. Mutavault, sick draw. Love it. Yeah, just ugly. Ugly as sin. One thing I wish that Digital Magic could do is allow you to choose these styles for your opponent's cards. Like, if I could just, like, pay, I don't know, 20 bucks a year and, like, all my opponents only use the basic version of all the cards, I'd be so happy. If I never had to see, like, a freaking stupid art Triome, one of these damn cards again. It's money left on the table, you know? For most folks who don't like them, get our money, too. You gotta get everyone's money, Watsy. Come on. Keep those shareholders happy. Land 3. Trial of Ambition. Yeah, that's pretty bold. That's pretty bold. Sack a token. I mean, do they have a Chain of the Rocks here too? No, we're just actually stone dead on board. Sure. We draw Brave for the extra lulz. StarCraft 2 is an option. StarCraft 2 lets you do whatever you want. They don't have mana for freaking Leyline Binding. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Jeez.
That's it.
Right.
I'm going to clone.
Game 3. Let's go. We're going in. Sideboard playing of them not drawing lands working wonders. Also drawing 1-drops. This hand's got a 1-drop and a Thalia. We're keeping. Keep. Opponent's got 7 cards in their hand. Play a Sultai Triome. Important to note that they play a non-white Triome on 1. They can't play another Triome and cast Binding on 2, which is kind of cool. So, got that going for us. Officer. We do have Officer into Adeline if we draw, or Thalia into Adeline if we draw land. Let's go. Alright, that is a full domain. Nylea is present, but they have no removal spell. Love it. Love it. Ardenvale, love it. Mutavault, love it. Thalia, love it. Just love all of it. Let's go. Let's do it.
Gentlemen, behold!
Alright. They better play something good this turn, folks, because we got the old Adeline coming next turn. We also have the option to, I guess we have Brave, but like it costs 2 because of Thalia, so if I had the option of Lieutenant plus Brave next turn, I might take that. But here's Chain of the Rocks. Alright, so they have a land too. They gotta have a land, right? It's no way they would keep it in a 2-lander, sure. So we're going to Adeline here. We could like Luminarch plus Brave, but we don't have enough power in play yet, so let's play Adeline and make them have it. Tax for 3. And this is a big spot where if we get to untap here, we probably win with the Adeline in play. Even without it, we still have Lieutenant plus Brave, or Lieutenant 1-drop plus Brave. Draw land. Sacred Foundry, they have Fires here. Fires into Enigmatic, that'd be pretty good. No, another Presence, okay. So this game they're drawing the cantrips and not the gas, which is great. It's buying us enough time to do our thing. Trial of Ambition again against my Adeline. Oh my god. Opponent, what are you doing? Alright, sure. Love it.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
Untap, and that's the game, right? We draw Thalia. Thalia is actually funny here because it taxes my Brave. And I guess we can't Brave a Verdict anyway. What do I want to do here, actually? It's pretty interesting. I can even see an argument for just firing a Mutavault. Just like play Initiate, attack a Mutavault. That would be 5, 6, that'd be 8 damage. Put them at 3. And then they're dead to Mutavault plus Lieutenant. I think I like that. Yeah, we're going to do that. I think it does the most amount of damage while making us least vulnerable to a sweeper. And if they don't have a sweeper, they probably can't win. So here come the clowns. They go to 3. Oh, 1. I can't even do math. What? Who am I? 3-1. It's all the same thing. 4-0. Let's go.
Gay. Blouses.
On the play. Going for the trophy. The first trophy of a series, too, if we can get it. Let's keep. Hand's good. Putting it to Lotus Field once. 2-Scar Gaming, first time chatter. Everyone's had a 2-Scar Gaming. What's up? Interesting seeing the mono white playstyle as a mono red player. Yeah, it's funny though, because the mono red decks from standard from like a year ago, when they had like they were just like annex creatures and Embercleave, were actually very similar to a mono white deck. It was just like all creatures, you know, not much burn, not much reach, kind of do your thing. So, all right, we're gonna in the dark. This is the kind of thing you should definitely know going into a big tournament. Like, do you play Officer or Bodyguard on turn 1? Do you play Ponder or, you know, Preordain on turn 1? Like, whatever. Like, these are the things you should know. In the dark, play turn 1 on the play. We don't really have a card worth protecting, honestly. No Thalia, no Adeline. Officer's a little better as a mana sink. We already have a mana sink. We're just play the Officer, I think. Let's say go. Chat obviously offers immediately different differing opinions, of course. Why wouldn't they? Chat always knows what's up, right?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Usually, probably, maybe. Not often. Thoughtseize here. Okay. I mean, they're taking 3 here, which is great. Wonder why Embercleave hasn't played so much. Embercleave's the kind of card where it has a pretty flat power level. It usually does the same thing pretty often. That thing is powerful but answerable, and like in standard, so say it's always like a 7.5. If your standard format's like a 6.5, Embercleave is always really good. But in Pioneer, all the decks are 8s, so like Embercleave isn't usually good enough. So man, we are really in the tank here. Really deep in the tank here in this Thoughtseize, the old Thoughtseize tank. Hopefully they don't drown. Our hand's fine. It's got to be a Lieutenant, right? Like, unless they have a Fable maybe for the Cathar. But while waiting, folks, I remind you to hit that follow button before it's first time if you're on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me and everything, please. Again, all of these Pioneer videos will be on my YouTube coming out basically every other day into the Pro Tour. So I'm playing all the top 15 decks in the format. So if you want a little rundown on Pioneer, want to see some serious gameplay, there you go. It's going to be all on my YouTube, right? Very, very serious gameplay. And yeah, that's what's going on. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, ChristianMingle.com, Twitter, MySpace. All the links are in chat. If you're on YouTube, they're all in the description. Check my articles on CoolStuffInc.com. Go get your freaking Pile Drivers jersey. Pile Drivers jersey, call us, Brown Shop, promo code Jim, 10% of your order. Boom! Took a card. Works every time. Works every time. Put an ad up and they instantly choose a card. Took the Cathar actually. So they might have a Fable in hand they're trying to defend. I actually kind of like playing double 1-drop here. Just like run it out there. Initiate. And then we'll Bodyguard. And next up we can go Mutavault, activate Lieutenant. And then we'll protect this. Attack for 2. This is pretty good, honestly. Deck list, I'll put that on the overlay for you, my bad. My bad. Blood Death Harvester, sure. Oh, it's not working. Oh, it's not working. Hold on. Untap and do exactly what I said. Activate Mutavaults. Play Lieutenants. Just putting it all out there.
Good lord. Gigantic.
Attack step. Attack. Train. This is a pretty big beat here, I'm not going to lie. Block that. I have 6, but I want to deal 3 anyway, so definitely correct not to sacrifice that. And then what do you got for me, friend? Tapped Castle Ardenvale, and you're at 8. Thanks for playing. Maybe next time. Alright, so bring in these announcements. And it's pretty much it. Brutal Cathar pretty bad here. Again, don't mind cutting a land against them because they're like pretty grindy, so Brutal Cathar is not great, but it's fine against It's fine against a Fable and then like a Hail Mary out to a Shieldred. Opponent was in the tank for as long as I spent playing that game. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it, you know. I think we're good here. I don't think we want Destroy Evil. I don't know. One match win to a trophy. The old Thalia wedding announcement wombo combo, right? Huh?
Wow.
Pretty good. You don't want to kill Fable with Destroyable, folks. It's a terrible, terrible exchange. Opponent mulligans to 6. Cool. Why not play instead of Eiganjo? Because we're not... I don't want to draw 2 Eiganjos. Like, period. End of story. That would probably lose us the game in a tight game. We're gonna need all of our lands and spells. So, all right. Let's play our 1-drop, and then hopefully we play Thalia, and then they kill it. We play Wedding Announcement. That's the plan. Brutal Cathar subpar. I mean, we played against no deck it's good against, right? If we're playing against Mono Green Devotion, it's insane. Playing against Angels is insane. Playing against a Mirror is insane. You know, so it's kind of card that just like it's good in some spots, you know, and not as good in others. So, yeah. I mean, let's go Thalia. And then this will slow down things. I cast the announcement. Announcement should be really, really good here. I'm just surprised there's only 3. Usually I see 4 in sideboards. Again, this is listed like, you know, top 8 a challenge or 5-0 to a league. Play Bone Crusher? Sure. Sure. No problem. Do the thing. Oh, yeah. Duh. Idiot. Let's play Aspirant and Initiate. If our opponent's smart, they know I have this too. Just freaking moron here. Tap all my lands. Pause for 10 seconds. Okay. Alright. I mentioned that I forgot it. You folks gotta understand, like, playing Magic and just, like, running your mouth is not easy. It's not. You forget stuff immediately. Like, you say shit, but you don't really, like, listen to yourself when you're talking. So you always just forget shit that you said and stuff. It's tough. It's a challenge. It's tough. I'm sure you're not very smart. You know, like, you're just cobbling through trying to make it happen. They're going to abrade the Thalia, sure. Alright, so they have 1 mana up. We untap here. We... Brutal Cathar announcement. We're just going to wedding announcement here. We could, like, aggressively Lieutenant and then train, and, like, pump this and train, but, like, we should play the announcement, I think. So, play this, play announcement, just say go. Put the counter on the Aspirant, I suppose. Yeah. Yes, obviously, Wedding Announcement's very, very good against their 1-for-1 game plan. Also, if this thing flips, and I can get my Cathar to a 3-3... Ooh, Rending Volley. So this is the card we haven't played against literally in the entire league. And the card that scares me off of playing almost any white or blue creature deck. Rending Volley is like one of the best sideboard cards in the format. It's very, very good and very, very scary. And they're feeling okay not to attack here, but it feels like a shielder to me. Set reviews on Friday. I'm sorry I didn't announce it better. Set reviews on Friday. Yeah, I'll put it in the freaking title. Alright, so untap, they have nothing, which is weird. Alright, I mean, we're just gonna cast stuff. They obviously have spells here, but whatever, like... No worries, Z. I should have done a better job announcing it, honestly. Gotta promote my shit better. I got cool shit, I should promote it better. I'm just gonna play everything. It's funny, because like, we could even like hold this for post-announcement, but I'm gonna use all our mana this turn, so... Play the Lieutenant. And then I actually... Power Word Kill, sure. I actually want to get a token, not draw a card, I think. So, is that true? I guess it doesn't matter anymore, but... I'll pump this. Attack for 3. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm testing with Team CFB. So it's my Worlds team, Siggy, Ely, and Jakob, and then the CFB folks, like Reed and Nasif and all them. Here's Shelly. Very, very fortunate to be testing with such a good team, honestly. I'm extremely fortunate. For most of my entire pro career, I was playing on Pro Tours, it was just me. Playing on Magic Online, and my decks are always a little bit not good enough and stuff, so playing on an actual pro team is, like, insane. Alright, there's Shelly. We get to Cathar here. And obviously I don't love Catharing here because they if they're able to just undo it quickly. Oh, I didn't. Never mind, we're good. And then we just played this, right? So Corey freaking Baumeister with a new car, and you get a car, and that's it, just you. What's up, Corey? If you haven't followed Corey, you're dumb. Corey's great. He's good people and a great content creator. He's great people too. I like Corey a lot. And we're playing some Pioneer, prepping for the Pro Tour. And you did get a car. We got to buy a car soon too. We're on my one Civic, and with a baby and all hockey equipment and everything else, it's been kind of tough. So we're gonna pump. What here? It might just be the Aspirant and just like attack with everything. Honestly. It's nice. Yeah, text me about it. Let me know. We're looking for something a little bigger, so I'm gonna offer the trade. Put the counter here and offer the trade. I think the worst case is a sweeper, so it's like, you know, at least offer the trade. Just attack with everything, and we'll draw off announcement here too. So big attack. See what happens. They block the lieutenants. Take a bunch. Pump the thing. Draw a card now. Might have to get a minivan. I know, right? Freaking minivan. So they have a way to kill all my stuff here and get back shoulder. The game is probably in trouble, but... Oh, no! No!
Hello, darkness, my
Alright, well, can Ardenvale and Mutavault Crusade beat Shieldred? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Take two. I mean, I guess we're just playing it all, right? They only have one card left, so... Could have played their Officer and activated it instead of playing the Initiate too, but we honestly have a lot of like power in play, so... Alright, here we go. We have like a training in the Mutavault too, so... Power word kill. Castle Lochthwain. Ugh. The Castle Lochthwain Shieldred Wombo combo. Take 1, gain 2. Gross. Gross. Adeline? Not gross. Adeline's pretty cool, actually. We just do the Adeline thing, right? Just ship it. Just do it all. Just hit the buttons. Send. Train. They block and kill 1. They take a bunch. And try and get them next turn. Kill that thing. Take 5. Go to 3. Yeah, my Civic, I've owned my Civic since 2019. And that Civic has brought me to every Magic event I've ever played in the last 10 years. And it's got 285,000 miles on it. Yeah. It still drives great because they're all highway miles. But it's got a lot of miles on it. So the Civic is our only car right now. So probably need to remedy that. Alright, well, another power word kill. Tilt. And they get to Castle again? Yeah. I'm sorry, 2012. Did I say 2019? 2012. Draw. Brave the Elements. Oh, not quite. Oh, alright. Only had that last turn. Alright, we say go. Of course, Brave can't push Mutavault through. Stupid Shieldred. Harvester. Alright. We are falling apart here a little bit, I'm not going to lie. And they can draw off Castle and the blood. It's just the blood. Alright. Yeah. Another Harvester. This actually sort of gives us a chance, because now they can't crypt, they can't Castle or blood. So, like, I guess Lieutenant still doesn't kill them, though. It probably, yeah. If the Brave worked on the Mutavaults, but it doesn't, obviously, so... Yeah. Okay. We'll just say, yeah, I guess. Maybe they screw up and, like, attacking to me, and I just, like, Brave on tap and kill them. Stupid Shelly. Game's not even close without Shelly. I really hate that power word kill. I mean, that power word kill. That Destroy Evil is the only good answer, though. Yeah, this is all white creatures you control. Game protection. So now they're at freaking 14. It's really rude, honestly. Well, they're attacking. All right, so I guess there's that. So we'll block and brave. Defensive brave, not that exciting, but we can't really die here, so. All right. So end of turn, make a token. Don't think we have any outs anymore. We draw a Luminarch Aspirant and go to 4, and they're at 14. Is it worth not showing Brave? I mean, they know we have Brave in our deck. It's not like we're keeping secrets, you know? Alright. I'm just going to say go again. I don't think we win, but they have a life neutral on Lockthwain, too. Brutal. It's getting soloed. Shelly should have been a 4/4. I can buy that. I could definitely buy that. Fable, sure. Alright, let's go next game. Alright, you got me. Alright, fine. Game 3. All the marbles from a trophy on the play. Am I bringing in these Destroy Evils? I don't know. They have like Thoughtseizes and stuff too, so like, and like Brutal Cathar is bad, but it is good against Fable tokens. I guess it's just like I don't even need that in the draw on the play though. So all right, I'll bring him in. Game 3 on the play. Yeah, 4/4 probably wouldn't be good enough, honestly. The 5th toughness is pretty important. All right, all the Cathars are out. Destroy Evil's coming in. Shouldn't be that scared of a Fable on the draw anyway, so. Well, it is an efficient answer to Fable. It's like kind of whatever, so. It's bad in basically every other spot. All right, here we go. Big match on the play. Deckenstone? Absolutely not. I think Deckenstone's pretty terrible, honestly. This card disadvantage in our grinding matchup. We'll keep this. Ship Mutavault. Hand's not great, but it is passable. Needs to draw one of our bigger cards, hopefully, but they kept 7. All right. I mean, no turn 1 play is pretty good. And then if they kill my Thalia and I get to return it with my specialist, it's pretty good too. So this card is very good this matchup for sure. Super cool card. Like this card a lot. Great design. Big fan. Bugbear. Nothing. So we're going to untap. We're going to attack. They're going to push Thalia. We'll play Specialist. No? Okay. Sick. It's not just double bodyguard. Because if they have an Anger the Gods or whatever, we can still save our creatures. Sick. Play bodyguard. All right. I mean, I guess. I guess they played around Specialist, but sure. We're just going to jam here. Save it again, I guess. All right, so go. If they have a Wrath now, it kills both of these. We keep our thing, which is not ideal, but... All right. Untap. Move to combat. Draw Eiganjo, sure. Yeah, right? We have a second Thalia, like, it's like really, really bad. They take 2 and still a Thalia in play, too, so... Kind of a weird play, I agree. Go get him, buddies. What happens if I activate Mutavault and choose Mutavault with the bodyguard? Just nothing. What is going on? They're just not doing anything. Attack you. Say something! when it's just a land, you can't save it. So if you Stone Rain your Mutavault, you can't sack it to save it. Pull up an head, yeah, right? BCW Supplies, best gear out there. Call us Barrel, best shirts out there. No, nothing. Favorite deck so far? This deck's been pretty good, honestly. I like the boats deck. Midrange is like Rakdos is fine also. Wasn't thrilled with the control deck, honestly. The sideboard was pretty bad, but just to take the whole freaking kit and caboodle. So now the thing is like, do I want to play Specialist here? If they have a Wrath, I save my thing and I have the Mutavault. It also taxes them too. Any Goblin decks in Pioneer? Not really. What is going on? What is happening? Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Activate Recruiter. I think it's not bad either, but like I think taxing them is good because they could have Extinction Event or Ritual of Soot. So if they have exactly kill Thalia into Extinction Event, sure, that sucks. But looks like that might be what they have. Yeah. Okay, that's bad. So we have Mutavault and they're at 8. Yeah. Alright, that's kind of sucked. That was definitely not ideal. Maybe we should have played around that better. Obviously. Alright. Sure. Like, they might have to do that anyway if I don't play the thingy, and then I guess to get back my thing. Yeah, I think that was probably wrong, honestly. That was probably just too greedy. Like, we were already ahead, and they probably had to cast the Extinction Event regardless. And then my thing is still good. So, probably a mistake there. Probably just cost us the game, honestly. They're at 6. Lieutenant? Planes. Yeah, I mean, Hour's dead. So, alright. Yeah, it sucks. Definitely not ideal. Would I trade Mutavault for a Goblin Shaman token? I don't think so. I'm just going to just say go. They lulled me into a false sense of security by not doing nothing forever. You're new. Why Magic Online Arena? I'm practicing for the Pro Tour in Philadelphia, which is going to be in about a month. And it's a Pioneer Pro Tour, and the Pioneer format is not on Magic Arena. So, agree, I wish you were playing on Arena, but we're not, unfortunately. So, Trespasser? Yeah. Yeah. It's all falling apart. Oh my god, they have a Harvester too? No, it's tap land, sure. Untap and draw a Luminarch Aspirant. Sure. Kind of pump Mutavault up. We trade here? I strongly disagree. Or this far behind me can't afford to make trades. They have push here. It sucks, but whatever. They have push too. Wow. Terrible timing here by our opponent, though. Like, absolutely heinous. Like, now I put the counter on the Aspirant. I was obviously activating it to put the counter on the Mutavault. So, sloppy, never punished. Sig up. They still have 3 cards in their hand, too. Yeah. That's pretty tough. I mean, if we got them real low. If I played the game better, we would have won. So, I gave away too much for the on the Extinction Event when I had forced it without that. So, no blocks. Cast Bone Crusher. Yeah, so what, they have more stuff, too? Another Fable? Alright, I think you got me, friend. I also got some way to pump this Luminarch Aspirant up big time. Dauntless Bodyguard. Yeah, we're just like dead in this thing back. All right, sure. That's fine. All right, so we have 4 on wallet. I threw it away. If I play better that game, we win. I think if I just don't do anything on that turn, I force the extinction event, I untap, I play the 3-2, get back a 2-1, protect the 3-2 with it, and then we're like, I think we're fine. So, what's up, Cedric? But yeah, we'll take 4-1, honestly. Deck seems quite good. We're playing Lotus Field next. Right now, we're going to look at this deck here, and we're going to go over it real fast. And this does feel like the de facto aggro deck in the format. Just like, this is the best aggro deck. If you want to beat it, you can. Play a lot of Rending Volleys and Master Rule spells and so on and so forth. But definitely a good litmus test for your testing for sure, because it kind of just gets in and does its thing. So that's this deck. We're playing Lotus Field next with a special guest. But for YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Real great. Look for that different video. Peace.